1. 1982 Chevrolet El Camino. Price, $15,000, located in Dunn, North Carolina.
This 1982 Chevrolet El Camino is a pro-street-style performance truck offered at $15,000 or best offer.
The vehicle has approximately 10,000 miles and an automatic transmission, with a blue exterior. The seller describes it as a strong street and drag strip combination that drives well on the road and handles very well at the drag strip. Power comes from a 350 cubic inch Chevrolet engine featuring a mild camshaft and aluminum cylinder heads. The engine is paired with a turbo 350 automatic transmission, providing a straightforward and proven drivetrain for the performance-oriented El Camino. The car is equipped with power steering and air conditioning, giving it useful street driving features despite its pro-street configuration. Electric windows and electric door locks add additional convenience and make the vehicle more practical for regular driving. The seller also includes 2 sets of wheels and tires. One set is intended for street driving, while the second set is prepared for drag strip use. This arrangement allows the owner to switch between road and track configurations according to the intended activity. The El Camino combines classic Chevrolet styling with a performance-focused setup and practical equipment. Its 350 engine, mild cam, aluminum heads, turbo 350 transmission, and dual-wheel and tire packages provide a balanced foundation for an enthusiast seeking a versatile classic Chevrolet. According to the seller, the vehicle drives well on the street and handles very well at the drag strip. The asking price is $15,000 or best offer, making this 1982 Chevrolet El Camino an interesting option for someone wanting a classic pro-street vehicle capable of both cruising and performance use. 2. 1969 Chevrolet Camaro. Price, $68,000, located in Avon, Indiana.
This 1969 Chevrolet Camaro is a professionally refurbished rolling race car offered at $68,000. The vehicle has approximately 300 miles and an automatic transmission, with an orange exterior. The seller is offering the car without an engine and converter. The Camaro was completely redone less than 2 years ago and features extensive racing equipment. The car has an impressive paint finish completed inside and outside by Jimmy Taman of JT Custom Paint, with extensive detailing and airbrushing. It carries a current 7.50 NHRA certification, making the chassis suitable for serious drag racing competition. All wiring and plumbing were replaced during the rebuild. A racepack drag dash logger is recessed into the dashboard and monitors water temperature, oil pressure, fuel pressure, and transmission temperature. The system also includes upgraded 8-magnet driveshaft collar equipment and dual oxygen sensors for methanol. The drivetrain foundation includes a BTE Powerglide transmission, Strange 4.10 third member, and fabricated Ford 9-inch rear end. Braking equipment consists of Willwood rear brakes and Strange 4-piston front calipers with lightweight rotors. Suspension components include double adjustable Strange front shocks and JRI double adjustable nitrogen rear shocks purchased from Dave Connolly at Competitive Suspension. New RC components wheels are fitted front and rear, including 15 by 14 double beadlock rear wheels. Hoosier tires are installed, with the rear tires having fewer than 30 laps. Electrical equipment includes dual 16-volt Braille lithium batteries. With its current 7.50 NHRA certification, extensive chassis equipment, professional paintwork, racing electronics, specialized suspension, and lightweight braking components, this 1969 Chevrolet Camaro provides a substantial foundation for a serious drag racing build. The seller is asking $68,000. 3. 1987 Chevrolet Monte Carlo LS Coupe. Price, $25,000, located in Attica, Michigan. This 1987 Chevrolet Monte Carlo LS Coupe is a modified performance car offered at $25,000 or best offer. The vehicle has approximately 7,000 miles and an automatic transmission, with a black exterior. The seller explains that the car was used for car shows and has not been raced on the drag strip. Power comes from a 468 cubic inch engine paired with a turbo 400 automatic transmission. The engine features a solid roller camshaft and 13-to-1 compression pistons, along with numerous additional performance components described by the seller as lots of goodies. The rear gearing is 4.11, and the car uses a 3500 stall converter. The combination is designed around strong performance, although the vehicle has not yet been taken down the drag strip. The seller originally planned to race the Monte Carlo but is now selling it because of a knee injury that makes getting in and out of the car difficult. The seller also expresses concern about driving the vehicle at high speed without being able to stop or exit comfortably, providing important context for the sale.
Despite that limitation, the car has already been presented at car shows and has a performance-oriented drivetrain.
The black exterior gives this classic Monte Carlo a clean and aggressive appearance, while the 468 engine, turbo 400 transmission, solid roller camshaft, 13-to-1 pistons, 4.11 gearing, and 3,500 stall converter provide a substantial mechanical foundation. Priced at $25,000 or best offer, this 1987 Chevrolet Monte Carlo offers an interesting combination of classic styling and serious performance hardware. It could appeal to an enthusiast seeking a modified show car with potential for future drag strip development, subject to the buyer's intended use.
4. 1968 Chevrolet Nova. Price, $72,500, located in Onawa, Iowa.
This 1968 Chevrolet Nova is a highly specialized drag racing build offered at $72,500. The vehicle has approximately 300 miles, an automatic transmission, green exterior, gasoline fuel, and a title. The seller states that the car is paid off and has received extensive investment, including a completely rebuilt 632 cubic inch big block Chevrolet engine. The engine was built specifically for nitrous applications, with the seller stating that approximately $55,000 was invested into the original purchase and the Steve Schmidt Hulk Nitrous Series engine and rebuild. Every receipt from the rebuild is reportedly available, providing documentation of the extensive work performed. Despite its nitrous-focused construction, the engine has never been used with nitrous. According to the seller, the motor has completed only 4 runs, all performed to test the suspension. It has completed 0 competitive races, meaning the engine remains exceptionally lightly used in actual competition.
The Nova has a title, which is an important detail for potential buyers. The seller is also willing to separate the motor and chassis, providing flexibility for someone interested in only one part of the build. The seller is offering the vehicle because of becoming deeply involved in bracket racing and no longer having sufficient time for no-prep racing. Trades may be considered for a 1967 or 1968 Mustang Fastback, tractor, land, or another item of suitable value. With its 632 big block, nitrous-built engine, minimal test usage, documented rebuild receipts, automatic transmission, and titled status, this 1968 Chevrolet Nova presents a serious opportunity for a performance enthusiast. Priced at $72,500, this Nova combines classic Chevrolet styling with an extensively prepared racing engine and chassis. Its very limited engine usage makes it particularly interesting for someone seeking a high-performance project with substantial investment already completed. 5. 1981 Pontiac Firebird Coupe. Price, $10,500, located in Joplin, Missouri.
This 1981 Pontiac Firebird Coupe is a modified classic performance car offered at $10,500. The vehicle has a manual transmission, blue exterior, charcoal interior, gasoline fuel, and is paid off. The listing reports approximately 989,898 miles and more than 3 previous owners. The seller describes the car as very well built and especially enjoyable for enthusiasts who like speed. The Firebird is presented as a performance-oriented vehicle, although the seller does not provide a detailed list of its engine, transmission components, suspension, or other mechanical modifications. The available description focuses primarily on the car's overall build quality and driving character. According to the seller, this is a very fun car for someone who enjoys speed. That statement suggests the vehicle has been prepared with performance in mind, although specific horsepower figures, engine specifications, and track results are not provided in the listing. The manual transmission gives the Firebird a more involved driving experience, while the blue exterior and charcoal interior provide a classic appearance. Its early 80s Pontiac design gives it recognizable styling that can appeal to enthusiasts interested in vintage American performance cars. The seller is also open to trade possibilities. A trade may be considered, and the seller is willing to add cash toward another vehicle or item if the right opportunity becomes available. Priced at $10,500, this 1981 Pontiac Firebird offers an affordable entry into classic Pontiac ownership for someone seeking a well-built and entertaining performance car. Because the listing provides limited mechanical specifications, interested buyers should inspect the vehicle carefully and verify the condition, mileage, equipment, and modifications before completing a purchase. For enthusiasts looking for an early 80s Firebird with a manual transmission and an emphasis on speed, this example provides an interesting starting point at a relatively accessible asking price.
6. 1984 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 Coupe.
Price, $18,000, located in Roscommon, Michigan. This 1984 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 Coupe is a pro-street performance car offered at $18,000. The vehicle has approximately 1,000 miles, an automatic transmission, red exterior, gray interior, gasoline fuel, and a clean title. The seller states that the car is paid off, has no significant damage or problems, and is registered with a clean title in the seller's name. Power comes from a Dart 406 cubic inch engine equipped with quick fuel and Holley carburetors, aluminum heads, and a stud girdle. A Wind 871 supercharger provides forced induction.
The engine is paired with a TH350 automatic transmission.
The rear suspension and drivetrain feature a Ford 9-inch rear end with 4.11 gears and a ladder bar setup. The car is mini-tubbed and includes a 6-point roll cage connected to the subframe connectors. A fuel cell is also installed.
The seller notes that the rear axle needs new adjustable coilovers.
The paint is described as approximately 6 out of 10, while the body itself is solid and has no rust. The interior retains the factory front seats, with the rear seat removed. The Camaro runs on 93-octane fuel and reportedly has good oil pressure and runs great.
All running equipment, brakes, and headlights are functional.
Although the seller has never had an opportunity to take the car to the track, the Pro Street configuration provides a strong foundation for future performance use.
The seller is willing to consider trades for a fifth-generation Camaro or other classic cars, excluding unwanted projects.
Priced at $18,000, this 1984 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 combines classic styling, a supercharged 406-engine, TH350 transmission, Ford 9-inch rear, ladder bars, roll cage, and street-ready equipment in one distinctive Pro Street package.
7. 1994 Mustang Road Race Car.
Price, $13,500, located in Kenosha, Wisconsin. This 1994 Mustang Road Race Car is a Canadian road racing machine offered at $13,500. The car comes with a logbook and is described as ready to race. Its 302 Ajax engine provides the power, while a 5-speed race-prepared transmission and short-throw clutch deliver manual shifting for competition.
The car features a dedicated fuel cell and an onboard fire system.
Tubular front subframe suspension provides a strong foundation, while coilovers are installed at all 4 corners for adjustable handling and track-focused suspension performance.
Current safety belts are included.
The seller also includes many spare wheel and tire sets, giving the next owner multiple configuration options for different classes or circuits. This Mustang can reportedly compete in the GT class with slick tires, or Group 6 with treaded tires. Sets of both tire types are included, making the car versatile for an enthusiast interested in different racing formats. The combination of a 302-engine, 5-speed transmission, tubular front suspension, 4-corner coilovers, fuel cell, fire system, current belts, and multiple wheel and tire sets creates a focused competition package. The seller describes the car as ready to race, with major racing equipment already installed. For someone searching for an affordable road racing platform, this Mustang provides a practical starting point without requiring a complete build. Priced at $13,500, this 1994 Mustang offers an interesting opportunity for a racer seeking a prepared Canadian road racing car with documented equipment and history and flexibility across multiple classes.
Package. 8. 1979 Plymouth Arrow.
Price, $18,900, located in Winchester, Virginia. This 1979 Plymouth Arrow is a modified streetable performance car offered at $18,900. The vehicle has approximately 3,026 miles, an automatic transmission, brown exterior, black interior, gasoline fuel, and a VIN. The seller states that the car is paid off and describes it as super nice, fast, and very streetable.
Power comes from a 400 cubic inch small block Chevrolet engine equipped with aluminum cylinder heads and a single 4-barrel carburetor. The engine is paired with a turbo 350 automatic transmission, providing a straightforward drivetrain for this unusual Plymouth performance build. The rear axle is a strange 9-inch unit, giving the Arrow a strong foundation for its modified engine. The combination of large displacement V8 power, for barrel induction, turbo 350 transmission, and strange 9-inch rear end gives the compact Arrow a performance-oriented character. The seller calls the vehicle super trick and super nice. Its brown exterior and black interior retain a classic visual character, while the Chevrolet engine and specialized drivetrain transform the car into a unique custom performance vehicle. The 1979 Plymouth Arrow is an unusual choice for a high-performance build, making it distinctive. The small-block Chevrolet powerplant provides a familiar performance foundation, while the strange rear end adds serious hardware beneath the car. Priced at $18,900, this Plymouth Arrow offers compact classic styling and substantial V8 performance for enthusiasts. With its 400 small-block Chevrolet, aluminum heads, single 4-barrel carburetor, turbo 350 transmission, and strange 9-inch rear end, it presents a unique streetable performance package for interested classic car buyers seeking something genuinely different today. 9. 1987 Late Model Race Car. Price, $25,000, located in Angola, Indiana. This late model race car is a well-constructed machine offered at $25,000. The seller describes it as a left-hander chassis rebuilt from the frame up approximately 1 year ago. The car has competed in only a few races since the rebuild and is described as ready to race immediately with minimal preparation. The chassis uses a quick-change rear end, and spare gears are included to allow different gearing choices for track conditions. A Falcon transmission is installed, providing the drivetrain. The engine is a McGungill 604 with an additional 40 horsepower specification. The engine has completed 8 races since new. The entire car was rebuilt frame up 1 year ago, with everything replaced during the process. The seller states that the car currently needs nothing and is fully ready for competition. Spare parts are included, providing additional value for any racer. The seller reports approximately $35,000 invested in the motor and rebuild, making the $25,000 asking price an opportunity compared with the stated investment. This car is intended primarily for racing, and its left-hander chassis, quick-change rear end, Falcon transmission, and McGungill 604 engine create a purpose-built competition package. The recent rebuild and limited racing history are useful for buyers. The seller is open to trades in some circumstances but specifically states that race cars are not wanted as trade options. Price remains $25,000 today. For an enthusiast seeking a ready-to-race late model with a recent frame-up rebuild and substantial spare equipment, this car offers a complete and practical competition platform for serious competitive racing opportunities today. Overall. 10. 1973 Plymouth Duster. Price, $32,000, located in Chesapeake, Virginia. This 1973 Plymouth Duster is a performance car offered at $32,000. The car has 99,999 miles, an automatic transmission, red exterior, black interior, and is paid off. The seller describes it as a show-and-go build designed to combine street usability with drag strip performance. Power comes from a 451 cubic inch engine built for 93-octane pump gas. It features B1BS aluminum heads, JE pistons, Grodin rods, and a Comp .650 roller camshaft with comp lifters. A 1050 Pro Systems Dominator carburetor supplies the engine, while TTI 2-inch headers and a 3 1/2-inch stainless exhaust with Borla mufflers complete the system. The drivetrain uses a 727 transmission with a 4600 stall dynamic converter, roller components, aftermarket drum, and grinder manual valve body. A 1350 joint steel driveshaft and driveshaft loop are installed. The chassis includes a 6-point cage, through-floor subframe connectors, Kirky 17, Pro Street seats, autometer gauges, and a full dashboard. A Holley electric 150 fuel pump feeds the engine through braided fuel lines from a 12-gallon trunk-mounted fuel cell. At the rear is a braced 9-inch axle with 35 spline axles, disc brakes, and 4.30 gearing. The Duster is titled and street legal, with working glass throughout and fiberglass limited to the hood. The seller reports a previous 10.15-second pass at 131 miles per hour at VMP. Priced at $32,000, This Plymouth offers a street and strip combination for an enthusiast seeking a Mopar that can perform on the road and track. 11. 1969 Plymouth Barracuda Hemi. Price, $68,000, located in Ray TWP, MI. This classic 1969 Plymouth Barracuda is a fastback performance build offered at $68,000. The vehicle features a 572 cubic inch all-aluminum Hemi engine. The seller states that the engine runs on pump gas, giving this Mopar an impressive combination of power and street-friendly fueling. The front suspension has been upgraded with an ultra-cation rack and pinion system, providing modern steering and chassis equipment beneath the classic fastback body. At the rear, the Barracuda uses a Ford 9-inch rear end, providing a durable foundation for the engine's output. The transmission is a CRP reverse manual unit, adding specialized performance hardware to the drivetrain. The seller notes that there is much more equipment to list, suggesting that the build contains numerous additional modifications beyond the major components mentioned. Documentation is included with the vehicle, providing records of the work and investment. According to the seller, approximately $120,000 has been invested in the car. The current asking price of $68,000 represents a substantial difference from the stated investment. The 1969 fastback body gives this Barracuda a distinctive appearance, while the all-aluminum 572 Hemi, rack and pinion front suspension, Ford 9-inch rear end, and reverse manual transmission create a performance package. For enthusiasts seeking a highly modified classic Plymouth with significant documented investment, this Barracuda offers an unusual opportunity. The combination of classic fastback styling and displacement Hemi power makes it distinctive among American performance cars. Priced at $68,000, this 1969 Plymouth Barracuda presents a specialized build with extensive equipment and paperwork for interested buyers. 12. 1991 Chevrolet S10 Regular Cab EL Short Bed. Price, $55,000, located in South Bend, Indiana. This 1991 Chevrolet S10 Regular Cab EL Short Bed is a Dragon Street truck offered at $55,000. The vehicle has 1,234 miles, an automatic transmission, purple exterior, black interior, and a clean title. The seller states that the truck is titled, plated, and insured. The S10 was built by Dylan Bodigan at Bodigan Performance and Fabrication. The seller describes it as a build and emphasizes that it is not a thrown-together drag truck. The listing states that there is much equipment to list, with additional information available from the seller. This truck is designed to serve both street and drag racing purposes. The seller believes the vehicle could not be duplicated for less than $100,000 when considering parts and labor, highlighting the extent of the custom construction and investment. The truck is available as a turnkey vehicle for $55,000. The seller also offers a turnkey truck and loaded trailer package for $65,000. The trailer is a 2023 model and is described as loaded and ready for racing support. A roller option can also be discussed with buyers. Trades may be considered, although the seller specifically states that race cars are not wanted as trade options. The seller also asks potential buyers to contact them with inquiries. With its construction, build, street and drag configuration, clean title, and available racing trailer package, this 1991 Chevrolet S10 provides a distinctive performance truck package. Priced at $55,000, it offers a build for enthusiasts seeking a turnkey street and drag truck. 13. 1970 Plymouth Duster 340. Price, $17,400, located in Pickerington, Ohio. This 1970 Plymouth Duster 340 is a distinctive Mopar bracket and Pro Street project offered at $17,400. The listing shows a previous price of $18,500, making the current asking price an opportunity for enthusiasts looking for a classic Plymouth with serious performance equipment already installed. The Duster retains its original engine, while the original automatic transmission has been replaced with a 4-speed manual transmission. Power is supported by a 484 hydraulic purple shaft camshaft, with cylinder heads that have been ported, polished, and professionally CC'd. A 750 Holley carburetor provides fuel delivery for the engine. The rear drivetrain features a Dana 60 equipped with a 5.13 Mark Williams spool and axles, giving the car a strong foundation for drag racing. A fuel cell is installed,
while the chassis has been frame-tied and fitted with an 8-point roll cage for additional structural support. The seller reports a best elapsed time of 11.87 seconds at 112 miles per hour, demonstrating that this Duster has already shown competitive performance at the track. The combination of classic Mopar styling, for speed manual shifting, Dana 60 hardware, specialized gearing, a strong camshaft, Holley carburation, fuel cell, and 8-point cage makes this Duster an interesting choice for bracket or pro street enthusiasts. The vehicle is described as used but like new, and the seller clearly states that trades are not being considered. Priced at $17,400, this 1970 Plymouth Duster 340 offers classic Mopar character combined with proven drag racing performance and equipment for an enthusiast seeking a ready-built street and track machine.
14. 1974 Plymouth Scamp. Price, $16,000, located in York, Pennsylvania.
This 1974 Plymouth Scamp is a roller performance project offered at $16,000. The car has approximately 1,000 miles, an automatic transmission specification, red exterior, black interior, gasoline fuel, and is described as paid off.
The seller presents it as a serious drag racing platform with substantial chassis and suspension equipment already completed.
The Scamp features an 8.50 certified style cage setup, providing a foundation intended for high-performance competition. At the rear, the car uses a Dana 60 axle with a ladder bar suspension arrangement. This combination provides a strong and purpose-built rear chassis configuration for drag racing applications.
The vehicle is being sold without an engine and transmission.
This gives a buyer the opportunity to select a drivetrain according to personal preferences, racing class requirements, or performance goals. The body includes a fiberglass front bumper and fiberglass hood, helping reduce weight compared with heavier original components. The seller describes the vehicle specifically as a roller, making it suitable for an enthusiast who already has a preferred engine and transmission or wants to build a custom combination from the ground up. The 1974 Plymouth Scamp offers classic Mopar styling while incorporating equipment intended for serious drag racing. Its Dana 60 rear axle, ladder bar suspension, and 8.50 cage provide a strong starting point for a dedicated competition build. Priced at $16,000, this Scamp represents an opportunity for someone seeking a partially completed race car rather than a stock restoration. Buyers interested in completing their own drivetrain can use the existing chassis and suspension components as a foundation for a personalized performance package.
15. 1991 Ford Mustang LX Coupe 2D.
Price, $80,000, located in Rochester, Minnesota. This 1991 Ford Mustang LX Coupe is a highly developed Fox body notch performance car offered at $80,000. Finished in Calypso green, this Mustang has approximately 1,000 miles and uses an automatic transmission. The seller describes it as a proven race car that is extremely consistent, easy to drive, and capable of performing on different racing surfaces.
Power comes from a 388 cubic inch LS engine combined with a massive 110 mm fuel-injected turbocharger. The drivetrain uses a 2-speed Rossler Turbo Glide transmission, while a Maryland fabrication 9-inch rear end provides the rear foundation. The combination is designed for serious drag racing performance. The car reportedly produces around 2,000 horsepower at the tires. Its recorded performance includes a fastest elapsed time of 4.35 seconds, a fastest 60-foot time of 1.04 seconds, and a highest G-meter reading of 2.93. These figures demonstrate the level of performance available from this unusual Fox body build. The seller states that the Mustang has been stored during the current season and needs only water and methanol before being ready to race. According to the listing, the car is known for requiring minimal maintenance despite its speed. It can reportedly drive to and from the lanes without overheating and can even be driven around town. The seller also notes that Kenny Dangler of Northern Performance Cars previously campaigned the car, adding recognition to its history. Priced at $80,000 or best offer, this 1991 Ford Mustang LX combines iconic Fox body styling with extreme turbocharged LS performance and a proven drag racing record, making it an unusual choice for serious enthusiasts seeking a highly capable competition car with street driving potential. 16. 1983 third-gen Camaro drag car. Price, $26,500, located in Florida.
This third-generation Chevrolet Camaro drag car is a dedicated competition machine offered at $26,500. The car features a mild steel chassis, steel roof and quarters, Lexan windows, and an NHRA-certified 8.50 specification. It weighs approximately 2,350 pounds without the driver, creating a strong foundation for serious quarter-mile performance. The front suspension uses struts with strange components, while the rear features a braced 9-inch housing with polished 4.30 Pro gears and 40-spline strange axles. Strange double-adjustable aluminum rear coilovers work with a 4-link suspension and quartermaster anti-roll bar. The car also has 72-inch chromoly wheelie bars, a Stroud single drag chute, and Willwood brakes. Power comes from a 598 cubic inch big block Chevrolet engine using a GM bowtie block, Kelly's crankshaft, Oliver rods, diamond pistons, Dart Pro 1 Big Chief heads, Jezel shaft rockers, and a Compcams roller camshaft. An Edelbrock Big Victor intake and 1250 Dominator carburetor complete the induction system. The engine is paired with a Powerglide transmission featuring an SFI case and cone 9-inch non-lockup converter. Dual fuel cells and specialized fuel pumps support the system, while a Nitrous Express Maximizer 4 progressive controller provides additional capability. The seller reports an 8.06 second quarter mile at 175 miles per hour on engine power, with a 1.14 second 60-foot time. The car is available turnkey for $26,500 or best offer. Engine, transmission, and roller options are also available separately. This Camaro offers serious race equipment, proven performance, and substantial power for competitive drag racing enthusiasts.
1997 Ford Probe.
Price, $60,000, located in Chesapeake, Virginia. This 1997 Ford Probe is a professionally constructed race car built by Jerry Haas and offered for $60,000. The vehicle is currently configured for competitive bracket racing and is also described as suitable for index classes and Pro Tree competition. Its specialized racing setup makes it a purpose-built machine for enthusiasts seeking a serious drag racing platform. Power comes from a 461 cubic inch small block Ford engine producing close to 900 horsepower naturally aspirated. The engine is paired with an ATI Powerglide automatic transmission, providing a proven 2-speed drivetrain commonly used in drag racing applications. The transmission is air-shifted, allowing rapid and consistent gear changes during competition. The car also features a starting line enhancer, giving the driver additional control during launches and helping optimize performance from the starting line. Suspension equipment includes double adjustable piggyback air bleed-off rear shocks, allowing adjustment of the rear suspension for different track conditions and launch characteristics.
At the front, Lam double adjustable struts provide additional tuning capability for handling weight transfer and improving consistency.
The combination of the Jerry Haas-built chassis, high-output small-block Ford engine, ATI Powerglide, air shifting, starting line enhancer, adjustable rear shocks, and adjustable front struts creates a highly specialized racing package. The seller specifically describes the car as ready for competitive bracket racing, while also mentioning index and Pro Tree applications. This versatility could make the Probe attractive to racers who participate in multiple classes or want a platform that can be adjusted to different competition formats. Priced at $60,000, this 1997 Ford Probe represents a serious drag racing investment with professional construction and approximately 900 horsepower. It offers dedicated racing equipment and adjustable suspension technology for an enthusiast seeking consistency and competitive performance.
1994 Chevrolet Beretta Coupe 2D. Price, $32,000, located in Suffolk, Virginia.
This 1994 Chevrolet Beretta Coupe is a former NHRA Super Comp and Super Gas race car offered at $32,000. The car has approximately 300 miles and uses an automatic transmission. It is finished in blue and is described as a specialized drag racing machine prepared for serious competition.
Power comes from a small block Chevrolet 387 cubic inch stroker engine equipped with 18-degree NASCAR heads and a bowtie block. The engine combination is designed for high performance and provides the power necessary for the car's reported 5-second eighth-mile capability. The drivetrain uses a Powerglide transmission, a proven 2-speed automatic commonly found in dedicated drag racing vehicles. The car is also described as being set up for quarter-mile racing, giving the next owner flexibility beyond its reported 8th-mile performance. The seller includes 2 additional transmissions and a torque converter, providing valuable spare equipment for racing support and maintenance. Having additional drivetrain components available can be especially useful for an enthusiast who plans to campaign the car regularly. The Beretta has a distinctive racing history as an ex-NHRA Super Comp and Super Gas car. Its 387-stroker engine, 18-degree NASCAR heads, bowtie block, and power glide combination make it considerably different from an ordinary street Beretta. The listing also reports 5-second 8th-mile performance, highlighting the level of preparation and capability built into the car. Priced at $32,000, this 1994 Chevrolet Beretta offers an unusual opportunity for a racer seeking a former NHRA competition platform. With its specialized engine, power glide transmission, quarter-mile setup, spare transmissions, and documented racing background, it provides a strong starting point for an enthusiast interested in serious drag racing. 2000 Dodge Stealth. Price, $35,000, located in Greensboro, North Carolina. This 2000 Dodge Stealth is a heavily modified drag racing car offered at $35,000. The vehicle has approximately 1,234 miles, an automatic transmission, blue exterior, black interior, and is described as having 2 owners. The seller states that it has most of the equipment needed for competitive racing and is available for sale or trade. The car features fuel injection controlled through a grid system, along with a 4-link rear suspension and Dana's 60 rear axle. Double adjustable shocks are installed all the way around, giving the driver substantial suspension tuning capability for different track conditions. Power comes from a 605 cubic inch big block Chevrolet engine. The car also uses a power glide transmission and double frame rails, creating a strong foundation for high horsepower drag racing. The seller reports that the Stealth has run a 5.09-second elapsed time on gasoline. When converted to alcohol and turned down, it reportedly runs in the 5 teens. The car was being prepared for the 4.90 class and was originally built for the 450 class. The car rides on large 16 by 33.5 by 17.5 slicks, emphasizing its dedicated drag racing purpose. Despite its competition setup, the seller notes that the vehicle can travel down a dirt road, suggesting some flexibility in where it can be driven. The combination of a 605 cubic inch big block Chevrolet, power glide transmission, Dana's 60 rear end, 4-link suspension, double adjustable shocks, fuel injection, and large slicks creates a serious racing package. Priced at $35,000, this Dodge Stealth offers proven 5-second performance and extensive racing equipment for an enthusiast seeking a competitive drag car with additional class potential and a complete performance foundation. 1979 Chevrolet Malibu. Price, $27,500, located in Durham, North Carolina. This 1979 Chevrolet Malibu is a NASCAR late model sportsman race car offered at $27,500. The vehicle is described as new and has never been raced since its completion, making it an interesting opportunity for an enthusiast looking for an unused competition car with professional style equipment already installed. Power comes from a mildly built 350 Chevrolet engine paired with a Richmond transmission. This drivetrain combination provides a traditional Chevrolet racing foundation while maintaining a straightforward mechanical configuration suitable for oval track competition. The braking system uses Wildwood rotors and calipers, providing dedicated performance equipment designed for racing conditions. Norris wheels are also installed, adding to the competition-focused configuration of this Malibu. Fuel delivery is supported by an ATL fuel cell, while a Chevrolet oil cooler helps manage engine temperatures during demanding racing conditions. Air-equipped steel braided lines are used for both oil and fuel systems, providing durable plumbing throughout the car. The rear suspension features a Speedway Engineering quick-change rear end with an SCP Speedway rear cover. The quick-change design allows gearing changes to be made for different track requirements, making it particularly useful for a race car intended for competition. Inside, the car is equipped with a Butler-built racing seat, adding another purpose-built component to the cockpit. The seller states that the Malibu was built by Brian Obel of Swannanoa, North Carolina. The overall package combines a classic NASCAR-inspired body with dedicated racing hardware and a new and used condition.
Priced at $27,500, this 1979 Chevrolet Malibu offers a ready-built late-model sportsman platform with a 350-engine, Richmond transmission, quick-change rear, racing brakes, fuel cell, safety equipment, and professional construction for enthusiasts seeking an unused competition car.
21. 1972 Jensen Interceptor.
Price, $25,000, located in Dinwiddie, Virginia. This 1972 Jensen Interceptor is a highly unusual classic performance car offered at $25,000. The vehicle has approximately 100,000 miles, an automatic transmission, blue exterior, tan interior, and gasoline fuel. The car is paid off and has been modified with substantial Mopar performance equipment.
Power comes from a 440 cubic inch big block Mopar engine.
The engine is now equipped with a brand new 871 supercharger and new AED 750 carburetors, creating a dramatic combination of classic British styling and American V8 performance. Cooling equipment includes an aluminum radiator with an electric fan, while an electric water pump supports the engine cooling system. The seller mentions that the car has received numerous new parts as part of the recent work. The Jensen is described as a solid but rough around the edges driver. According to the seller, it drives very nicely and remains streetable despite its powerful modified drivetrain. More than 800 miles have reportedly been driven since the work was completed, demonstrating that the car has been used rather than simply displayed. The vehicle was originally equipped with air conditioning and will include the original compressor, steering wheel, intake manifold, and other removed stock parts. The seller states that returning the car toward its original configuration would be relatively simple if the buyer does not want the supercharger setup. The car can be purchased as presented for $25,000, or for $15,000 with the supercharger setup removed and the stock parts included. Priced at $25,000, this 1972 Jensen Interceptor offers a rare combination of British Grand Touring character, 440 Mopar power, supercharged performance, and street usability for an enthusiast seeking something genuinely different from typical American muscle cars.
22. 1965 Dodge Coronet race car and trailer. Price, $35,000, located in Morehead City, North Carolina.
This 1965 Dodge Coronet is a dedicated race car offered together with a 32-foot trailer for $35,000. The vehicle has approximately 12,345 miles, an automatic transmission, blue exterior, gasoline fuel, and 2 owners. The package is described as a serious performance combination designed for enthusiasts who want both a competitive classic race car and a fully equipped trailer. Power comes from a 500 cubic inch stroker engine, providing substantial displacement for drag racing. The engine is paired with a TorqueFlite transmission equipped with a reverse manual valve body, giving the driver direct control over gear changes during competition. The seller reports consistent 9-second quarter-mile performance and states that the Coronet tracks straight and true down the strip. A full roll cage provides important racing safety equipment, while wide rear tires help maximize traction during hard launches. The car features a sharp and clean paint finish that gives it an aggressive appearance at both the track and in the pits. Its classic 1965 Dodge Coronet body provides distinctive styling while the drivetrain and chassis are configured for serious performance. The included 32-foot trailer adds significant practical value. It features cabinets and air conditioning, providing useful storage and comfort during racing events. The package also includes an electric winch and a new electric hydraulic jack, making loading and unloading the race car more convenient. The seller describes the Coronet as both fast and dependable, with a setup intended for consistent performance. Priced at $35,000, this 1965 Dodge Coronet package offers a classic Mopar race car, 500 cubic inch stroker engine, TorqueFlite transmission, 9-second performance, roll cage, wide tires, and a well-equipped 32-foot trailer for enthusiasts seeking a complete racing package.